Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another Ultimate Alliance 3 video. Today's video is going to be very different because, well, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of Ultimate Alliance 3 at all, but rather playing a little bit of a game that I had the thought to look for based off of another video that I was watching. Now, I was watching Hungrybox the other day, and he did a quiz off of Sporkle.com specifically for the Smash roster of characters. And as I play a decent amount of Super Smash Bros. On my own, that was interesting to me. But I went to the website out of curiosity and I searched for Ultimate Alliance 3 based quizzes, and I found this quiz of can you name the playable characters from Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order. And I kind of want to take a moment and see if I can name the characters, because I play a lot of this game. I'd like to think that I can name the 51 characters as it's so listed here, but I guess that's what we're here to find out. So if you want to try this quiz for yourself, I will have that linked in the video description down below. Of course, if you want to do this without any bias or outside influence, I would recommend that you take the quiz before watching my take of it and then coming back and finishing out the take. If not, well, we're here to find out if I can name all of the characters in the allotted time. I wish there was a way to reduce this, because I don't know that I want to sit here for 11 minutes, but I do believe that if I get to a point where I am stumped, I can end the quiz prematurely. So let's go ahead and jump in and take on this quiz. And as you can see, the timer has started. So let's start typing in some of the characters. Now, I know for a fact that the first couple of characters are the ones that start off in the primary crew that we start off with. So we have Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord. Okay, there's a hyphen there, but they did count that. Groot and Rocket. So it's good that we just got that one, I suppose. Moving into the next section, we're introduced to Spider-Man initially, Wolverine, Scarlet Witch is another one. Let's see. This is where things are going to get a little bit more hectic for me. Captain America. And Captain Marvel as well. Iron Man's in that mix of characters that we get introduced to. We have Thor and Hulk. Crystal is in that mix. Black Widow also. And I don't know if there's anyone else that is introduced right in that first group, so we'll move on from there if I am missing anyone. The next character that we get introduced to is Luke Cage. We also have Miss Marvel and Spider-Gwen. Miles Morales is in that group as well. I think that's all the characters that we meet on the raft, so we would then move over to the Shadowland area. We first meet with Jessica Jones. She's not a playable character though, so she's not on the confines of this list. We would have Iron Fist. He pops up in there, and there's Daredevil. Iron Fist should actually be the character that we spotlight in this week's Reviewed and Ranked, just while I'm thinking about it, so make sure that you're keeping an eye open for that video on Wednesday. But Daredevil's the next one. Now, I know she's not a part of the core cast, but we are introduced to her here. There's Elektra. We at least find her or learn of her while we're there. I think that's all of them in that area. Once we get over to the next section, which is Avengers Tower, we have Wasp and Hawkeye. I think those are the only two that we get introduced to there. We then go over to Xavier's mansion, where we have Psylocke, Nightcrawler. I think it's just them, but we are introduced to Cyclops and Colossus, who were acquired outside the main story quest. No other playable characters are introduced to us there. Or at least not at the Xavier Mansion, or the Xavier Institute. So we then go over to the Dark Dimension, where we have Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Elsa, Bloodstone. I guess she comes before Ghost Rider. Is that everyone from there? I feel like it is. We don't get an extra playable character in Eidolon. We do get Storm. I don't know why it gave us Human Torch when we typed in Storm. Oh, probably because it's Johnny Storm. Did it give us Invisible Woman too? I don't think it did. But there's Storm, there's Black Panther as well. Those are the last characters that are from the main story quest. Of course, we have Loki and Magneto as well. And then Thanos is kind of the last boss character there. So I think that's everyone from the main roster. So let's transition over to the DLC characters now. We already got Colossus and Cyclops on that list. So we would need Moon Knight, Punisher, Blade, Morbius. Those are the ones out of the Marvel Knights. We then have 4 more in the form of the Fantastic Four characters. So we have Iceman, Cable, and then we also have Gambit and Phoenix. And I think that's the rest of them are the Fantastic Four characters. They've auto-populated Human Torch, so he's on that list already. There's Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, but he's not on there. Why does it not let me? Is he already on here? No. Okay, I needed to spell out Mr., which is weird because it didn't have me do that before. Johnny Storm's already on here, and then there is Thing, Doctor Doom, and Thanos. Is Thanos Infinite not on this list? Apparently not. Am I missing people? Looks like I am. I'm missing 3 people still. Who else is on this list? I feel like I walked myself through it fairly well, and now I'm going to beat myself up because I don't know who else is left. Come on, think. Who else is there? Because this is supposed to be the playable roster, so I'm racking my brain trying to make my way through. who else is on this roster. Yeah, that wasn't one of them. Gee, I'm gonna kick myself. Maybe I did need the whole 11 minutes. Let's see. Daredevil. So there's one between Daredevil and Doctor Doom, supposedly. And then there's one between Elsa. Oh, Falcon. He's one of them, and he's made available fairly early as well. So I don't know how I missed him. Daredevil, Doctor Doom. Oh, who else is there between those? Oh, Deadpool. How did I forget about him? I guess he's not, he's kind of weird in that group. So there's one other person I'm missing. Thanos, Thing, Thor. And I'm down to the last minute here as well, trying to figure this out. Thing, Thor. It's probably from that group that gets introduced right off the start, because that's where I was missing Falcon from. Oh, kicking myself. Thor. No, it wouldn't be Thanos, because Thanos Infinite, because he would have been higher up on that list. Who is it? 10 seconds left. Nothing coming to me. Which one could it be? I guess I'm gonna find out, because I cannot think of it. Venom! Gosh. Yeah, that is right. Ah, now I feel stupid. Venom was the one I was missing. Well, we did get, 98%. Most people only get 74. So that's not all that bad, all things considered. And I know that there are some other quizzes for this, but this was really the most comprehensive of them. I came so close, and I used Venom a lot when the game was brand new, but he kind of fell out of my rotation as I got access to other characters. So that makes me a little bit irritated. But if you did take this quiz before watching me go through it, let me know how you did in the comments down below, as I'd be interested to see that. And if there are any other quizzes that you know of over here on Sporkle that you would like to see me try, by all means, let me know if that's something that you would want me to do, and I will look into them if there's something that I feel are pertinent. It doesn't have to be specific to Ultimate Alliance 3. If there are other things that you feel I might enjoy or you might enjoy watching, feel free to leave those recommendations as well. So thanks again for watching, and be sure to leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more daily content. So with all that being said, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.